All right, who wants to give me the recap from last time, as a lot happened?
I shall do that. Right this instant.
Okay.
Last time, on the Silver Star, the filth room was on the ropes. However, our battle friend Clump is in trouble, as the giant filth worm threatens to swallow him whole. Me and Mark and the others tried our best, but when everything looked bleak, old Dirt Clump seemed to gain a second wind. Ripping himself from the grasp of the beast, he attempted to get away. However, the beast followed and attempted to put him in a rock coffin, in which Clump expertly evaded. With the help of Clump, we managed to defeat the Filthworm, and so ended our exhilarating battle. After our fight, two beings of extreme strength floated down to the arena and introduced themselves as Eos and the Matron of Fate, in which they fought to see if we should be killed for our transgressions or not. After deeming that we have suffered enough, they debated on what to do, in which Falael appeared, and asked for us to be put in his custody to help him gain power in Corvanus and rule with an iron fist. Seeing everyone agree, I joined. However, there will always be those who seek to oppose someone's rule and start rebellions. And when that happens, I'll fight and win for Crowley. And now, for this session of the Silver Star, the Court of Scorn.
All right, inspiration for you, Billy.
Yay! Really got an inspiration.
Okay, so there is a lot to go over. An exceptional amount. Oh boy. Okay, so first things first. We got a lot of out of character stuff to go over. 1 second here.
I
Go on.
love me some out of character stuff.
It sounded like somebody was going to say something. No? Nobody? Okay. Nope, that's the wrong one. I don't want that one. Okay. So, as the part... hold on, that's not... No. This will do for now. Wait, didn't they make some... Hold on. What is this song again? Ah, this will work.
I like the name.
I forgot they made this. Okay. So first things first, we're going to go over the Court of Scorn and what it means to be here and all that good stuff. And we're going to do some of this in front of chat room so everybody knows what's going on. First, we're going to go over all the different things that you guys can do here, all the different things that you can take part in, and what you're set up for the off-screen time and set up for the restart of games will be in Act 3. So first things first, you are currently, at least temporarily on this map, at the Altar of Appeasement. This is the direct connection point to the Scorned Lord, and where he will be able to manifest when necessary. It is also the central point of the Court of Scorn, and obviously it's the most important place to protect, as it is the anchor point to the god Falael. So, this is where you're going to be receiving your orders, instructions, and all of that good stuff. The next available place, or facility that you have, is the Evolution Pool. The Evolution Pool not only allows you to restore hit points, fully rest, mend broken and severed limbs, and even potentially raise the dead, but it also gives you the benefit of infusing yourself with Eldar magic, allowing you to change your race, to change the access to certain classes that you have, and to essentially call upon the ancient might of the Eldar to infuse your bodies. This can cause to all sorts of different things to occur. Not just rebuild options, but also blessings, mutations, and various other unforeseen and yet to be revealed boons and benefits. The third facility is the Star Forge. The Star Forge is a place where you can, if you so choose, have weapons and armaments made, have your weapons and armaments repaired, and otherwise have access to a high-level crafting area and craftsmen themselves. The training ground acts as a place for you to train yourselves, to learn new abilities, feats, retrain, and also to hit your level 6 prestige classes. And then finally, last but not least, is the Eldar Archive. The Eldar Archive gives you access to all kinds of knowledge, research materials, recipes for alchemical and magical items alike, and also it comes with a laboratory to do alchemical experimentation as well. Alrighty? Everybody with me so far?
Yes,
Yep.
we are.
Yes.
Heck yeah.
Okay. And it is at this point that Falael will speak. There is much that must yet still be done. More and more of my servants are returning to the court, awakening from their long-since trance. The more deeds and more power you are able to attribute to my home, the more you shall benefit from it. As much as I would adore to be manifested long enough to help you, and at a constant enough to keep you safe from harm, there is yet not still enough of those that see the truth I offer, and enough of my people in order to sustain me for long. Therefore, day-to-day ruminations, and indeed your liaison directly to me, shall be the forefront of my servant. And with that... Oh boy!
Oh, jeez.
Falael will conjure forth an array of starlight in his hands, and will summon forth a once sleeping servant to serve not only directly for him, but as a liaison between you and the deity. And he will summon this individual. And as a big surprise, Luke, please introduce yourself and your character. Ha ha!
What's up, everyone? I'm Luke. I'll be playing Dante, and he's not going to be putting up with a lot of shit. Hopefully it'll be fun. Smile.
Alrighty, and as the servant is summoned, Falael will continue. There will be some time for you to train and to prepare yourselves for the trials ahead, and I will need to gather what strength I can in order to manifest and provide you the aid you will need. I know that you have many questions, and indeed are itching to get started, but one of the lessons from the great Eldars is and always shall be patience, all in good time. Treat this as your home, for as long as you remain in service to me, it shall forever be. I leave them in your capable hands, Dante. And Falael will slowly fade into starlight.
Dante will give a bow as he leaves.
Well, greetings. The honor is all ours. The name's Booker, friend. Pleasure.
Likewise. I am Dentalian, more often known as Dante, Sporada of Corsael, Paladin and Oathsworn of Falael. Who is the leader of amongst you?
That's a good question. We don't know.
I'll point at Booker. That man over
Yeah.
there.
He is the
More or less
person who
him.
talks
He's
to us.
the talker.
He's known as the face of the group. He talks to people, basically. We don't really
Her
have
name-
like a tactical leader.
Is Booker?
Yeah, that's right. You don't gotta look at it like that, Dante. We got this far because we worked together. That's just the basis of it.
First things first. Believe we can save introductions for dinner time. The short, pink goblin over there smells like a yeast infection.
I thought you were
probably
gonna
take
say
it back.
me.
Like Brutus?
I was,
I'm
in fact, referring to.
short.
Pink goblin.
Brutus?
I'm
You
not
should
a
bathe
goblin.
first. Are you gnome?
Halfling.
Oh, halfling. Sorry.
Oh,
You should bathe.
Does
Clean your
my
weapons.
skin look green?
You said you smelled
Do I
like a
look
yeast.
ill, Talos?
I mean, he did say pink goblin.
Say that again, Brutus? What did
Do
you
I,
say?
do I look ill?
No, you look as fine as ever. Ready
Do
to
I
take
look
on
ill?
100 Molotov monsters.
Uh,
That's a
If you're
little
done.
offensive.
Yeah.
Bathe,
but-
clean your weapons, set them aside over there. Then meet back here. We can have introductions properly made. Have food provided.
As you wish, sir.
Quite to eat would be nice.
There is many questions that I have.
May I ask where your library is by chance?
It's over there, down to the left. Although you must bathe first, and I suggest you clean your weapons.
That's the same thing.
It's
if
a
you think
sacred
about
place.
I
and
agree with that.
I always
My weapon
clean
is
my
quite
You're
weapons.
disgusting.
dirty.
That was
I
like rude.
understand.
I mean, I don't know. I guess I haven't like showered or bathed in like.
We've been in the dream for I don't know how long.
I think it was a
It's
day.
been like maybe a month since I bathed. I don't smell.
It's fucking disgusting, right?
I've been on a travel.
I understand it can kind of get a little bit tedious to bath every day when you're traveling.
That's fascinating. You should bathe, collect yourselves.
All right.
Right?
Y'all are fucking gross. Take a bath.
Let's go together.
All right.
Oh, well, do you have a separate quarters for the one that's not a male?
Do you know where the
No.
mouth is?
It's this way.
Does it matter?
Ah, hell
like-
yeah.
Yes.
Why?
It said it was this way, so.
I'll wait for you guys to finish bathing, then I'll take my turn.
Gotta go wash my cock.
I
guess
that's a-
sincerely hope you.
That's a lot of washing.
Ugh.
Yeah, I think you're gonna have to take. I think you're going to have to take an hour for that one alone.
Might need a third hand bond.
I'm just gonna wait here for them to be done.
All right, sounds good. All right, looks like the four dudes, being guys, being pals, being fellas,
Hell yeah.
are gonna go and take a quick bath in the fucking evolution pool.
Brutus, you want me to wash your back?
Oh yeah.
You wash my back, I wash yours.
All right.
Who's washing my back?
I'll wash your back.
Oh shit, Bond. You fucking getting me, God. Get in there. Wash my backs, Bond.
Don't forget to wash the back part of your back, too.
Wash my bats.
Hey, do you have wings on your back in the shape of bat wings, or do they just appear when you turn into a bat?
Yeah, nah, it's just when I'm a little bad.
Ah.
You should see the other one.
Oh.
Okay, so you want to get in there and
99%.
I am at 99%. Oh,
I just
Everyone's at 99.
I'm diving ball.
Cannonball,
Oh, there we go.
baby.
Well, let me just take off my armor.
Oh,
Watch
Set
it.
it aside here.
I'm gonna have to clean my armor.
Wait, look at get in. It feels right.
I
Right.
don't want it to rust.
Just watching Ray coming in.
You gotta keep it clean.
Oh fuck! Get over here, bomb. Hey.
Hey.
Wash it up, and then I'll take my armor and stuff off, and then get back in.
all right. You
Hey, let me
guys,
get that off of yours.
you guys jump into the pool, and you can hear its soft, bubbling, gurgling,
Yep.
watery sound as it kind of flows past. Production value, very cool.
Pretty cool.
All right, so you guys strip down and give yourselves a good washing.
Yeah,
I'm just over here waiting.
that's
What are you doing, boy?
I'm watching your back.
Holy fuck! You're doing a great job.
right there. Oh yeah,
you are
that's
my
good.
back.
Gotta make sure to get the crevices.
Watches Ray get the crevices.
Oh, good.
Can I,
If
clap,
we're
can I
going to
cast
be clean, we
clairvoyance?
need to be.
Aw.
Hey, your turn.
All right.
What are you doing, Bob? Oh god, everybody is yelling for me to do cock sizes, bro.
I'm looking.
For the first time in forever that the players don't actually bug you with the cock sizes. It's the
Look,
chat.
If you want to roll, let me know. If not, I don't care.
How do we do it again?
It's the
You
D12 plus
don't
your
do
con.
it. I do it.
You do it. I want to know.
It's
Alright.
a D12 plus con.
I'm going to roll for your dwarf cock.
Yes.
You gotta roll a d4.
I guess you can do one then. Everyone's gonna do it.
All right, here we go. 1d12 plus 2. This is for you, Ray. You have a...
Oh,
no.
And that one.
He has a micro penis. No.
That's why I understand, Big Deal. I
That
know.
one,
I feel
man.
your pain.
Oh, no. All right, Ray stands up, revealing his little thimble while he washes.
It's cold in here, Ray.
It's really cold in here, guys.
Yeah.
I do agree though. Although it is kind of chilly.
All right, am I rolling for somebody else?
Might as
Yeah.
well.
Might as well do all of us.
Might as well do all of us.
All right, this one's for Brutus. Oh!
Hey, you know,
Slightly bigger.
Big cock.
I am halfling.
All right, this one's for
Yeah,
Barn.
What do you got there, Barn? What are you working with?
Arcadum, is this like the most weirdest thing you've ever done?
No.
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 All right.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Okay. This.
A respectable size, if I do say so myself.
Oh, I reckon so, Barn. You stand toe to toe with the best of them.
That's an 8 because I only have one con, but still very respectable.
Being generous, Barn.
Yeah, I'm not gay or anything, but that's a nice sized cock.
I feel like I was just complimented from the ether.
Okay.
Thank
So
you, ether.
before you guys are just kind of sitting in there, getting yourselves nice and clean. Bud, what are you doing?
Okay, everything's great.
Just the way you fucking said that.
You said it so long.
He's like, oh, All right, so you boys clean each other's backs. You know, you just kind of hanging out, being guys, being fellas, being, chiefs.
Bros.
Being bros, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Meanwhile, at the altar of appeasement...
Not because we're not here.
Hello.
What is Dante doing right now?
Yeah.
He's standing with his arms crossed.
Yeah, okay. So he's doing that right there.
Waiting very patiently.
All right, Kiana, what are you doing?
Right now, I am just looking through my inventory because I have to wait.
Okay. Looking through your...
Yes.
Okay.
I sincerely request that you bathe as well.
I will when they're done.
Understandable.
Thank you. You know what? Actually, while we're waiting, I think I might take a moment to just meditate.
Sure.
Just gonna go over here and meditate.
Okay. All right. Two people standing there saying nothing.
It's the most
Oh,
awkward
you wanted
position
to
ever.
wanted to talk? Okay, sure. We can
No,
talk.
you do what you want. All right, that's fine. You're meditating, stand. All right, cool. Meanwhile, Bond, splash.
That's a nice cock bomb.
Thank you. You're not so bad yourself.
I knew it.
How does your platform have that so much blood you can have that flopping around?
Yeah, you should totally go bat for him right now.
Little bat right now.
Yeah.
Just to be honest with you, bats are really poor at swimming in general. Just saying that as a player here.
Yeah, not with that kind of cock.
Yeah.
He's got a literal fucking...
He
boat.
uses it as a goddamn propeller. It's just...
He always has a footlong. He's not worried.
Booker, you can do what you want. All right, so you guys are getting clean.
Yeah.
It feels good. The water is nice and warm.
Hey, look at it.
Hey, you like?
Well, hold
Is
on.
that a tail?
You're a bat, so
God.
Is that a bat on your shoulder?
Is that a
Right,
tail?
all right, Dallas, you feel Booker land on your shoulder and
Does it have a tail?
Buck gently rests along his shoulder,
Hold on.
pulsing and quickening.
a flaccid worm chills out on the side of your shoulders.
I begin to get lightheaded as I rush the blood.
Oh, be careful there. You don't want to go fainting.
I wink.
We just wink at you.
Delos winks.
Hold on. I got this. He winks. Where is it? There we go.
Eh.
He winks. Okay, you guys are pretty clean now.
Yep.
I'm still
no.
dirty, Bond. I'm not done yet.
Put my stuff.
Oi. You stood back for man.
Yeah, I turned into
Clicked
Booker
on my
as I'm
stuff.
on him.
All right. You
Delos
turn into Booker on his shoulder.
Delos just falls face first into the water.
Oh, Bond, we're being so silly right now. What's going on here?
Oh, you're in a lot, man.
Ah, sorry about that.
Is there
You
like a
surprised
pail
me.
of water?
Yeah, let me get you up there, Bond. I hold
Thank
my
you.
hand lower than I should.
Is there like a bucket or something around here?
Oh yeah, sure.
I just grab a bucket and I wash my armor of all the muck
Yeah.
and grime.
You also got soap moss there in case you wanted to like clean yourselves off.
Yeah.
Well, while they're in there committing adultery, can I go find food?
Oh yes.
And, like nice
I'm back.
cloths for them to clean their weapons off.
Yeah, sure.
Delos goes with everyone.
We're gonna go and bring Dante in there to help you guys as you go find that stuff you're looking for, and just gonna kind of go back to and Dante approaches the party. Go
I
ahead.
think it's a nice cock, right? Oh shit,
Look,
Don-
it's just chilly in here. It's
Yeah,
Hi
I'm cold,
Dante,
too.
how you doing?
Look at
Oh, hi there.
Oh, Dante, yes, yeah. I fully
I thought
naked.
you
I
weren't
bow.
gonna have a bath.
We will hand a very fine cloth to each of you. This is
Oh,
for your
thank you.
weapons.
Which
Thank
one?
you.
Thank you.
Aye.
I think it's the lower one.
I start
You're
rubbing
supposed
my
to
cock
claim.
with it.
It is a mighty great sludge to have there.
Thank you.
Fascinating.
Fascinating.
Very good, Dante. I think we're all cleaned up. Dinner's coming soon, right? And then we can talk about things, you know?
What's for dinner?
What is available food-wise?
So there's a chef that's the maps aren't all done yet, so I can't give you guys the full tour yet. But there's a chef that has prepared risotto for all of you.
Oh shit.
Oh, what is that?
What's a
Seems-
risotto? That
Yeah,
sounds
what is that?
fancy.
It's like a
It's
little
does.
rain
risotto.
thing.
It's a rice liquid
Oh shit.
soup, but with rice.
So porridge. Why'd
Oh,
you name
I've had
why'd you
rice
name
before.
rice porridge the risotto? That sounds weird.
It's like the diarrhea.
I
of ramen.
unfortunately wasn't the person to name risotto.
What? You want?
I've
Thank you.
had the rice porridge before. It's not really fancy, but that should be good.
Don't let our
Dante,
mannerisms confuse
Dante, I
you.
would like to remind you that this dwarf is talking shit about some elvish dishes.
I understand fully.
Fucking sucks. Stupid ass dwarf. Alrighty.
What dishes do you have in your homeland, Bay?
Oh, you know the regular feed, bread, wheat.
Mate.
That shit sucks.
What?
That
sounds
sounds awesome.
bland.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, it's pretty good.
No, I don't agree with the whole alcoholic decision.
Ale.
Aren't you a pirate?
Yeah, aren't you a pirate? What do you mean you don't agree?
I don't drink. And not all pirates drink.
Yeah.
That's stereotypical. It's like saying a dwarf needs to always have a stonecutter's kit.
He's got you there.
That's true.
Dante's going back to Kiana.
He fucking got you.
That's right. You are, in fact, a disappointment to your people.
Nice zinger, Bon.
Nice singer, bud. You got him.
You
Thank you
know,
for that.
You
we're
absolutely
going-
fucking destroyed
I'm
it.
going back too.
Good. Gosh, kabama.
I hope you understand that it's all in good fun.
All right, Dante, you arrive back. You're muted, Kiana.
Shit. Were they much for you, buddy? Just curious.
Time will tell, I believe. This is for you. Dante will hand you 2 towels.
Oh, thank
This
you.
is for your weapons,
uh-huh.
and this is for yourself. You can bathe. You smell
You can-
awful.
I am sorry. I will fix that immediately for you.
And then,
Much
comically,
appreciated.
behind Dante, the 4 chuckle fucks will appear.
Kiana,
I'm just
it's
saying.
done.
I can't fucking believe it.
I'm just saying, an ale or a mead with every meal is pretty good.
I was just
Kiana
thinking
just
of
holds her-
calling them.
Yeah, but
Kiana
you could
just
get.
holds her head up and
What's
just
your
passes.
alcohol tolerance to handle that?
Kiana just looks up and just goes straight into the bath.
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
just.
I know dwarves are supposed to be so very tolerable with the alcoholic beverages.
Bye.
Oh,
Oh, see you,
Bye.
Oh,
Kiana.
bye.
enjoy your
I have a-
bath thing.
It's very
Yep.
nice.
I have token
Yep,
collisions, and I'm
bye.
focused right here, which I might have control of the camera. I don't know if I do, but
I don't think so.
okay.
You might be cameraman though. Hey, you get to be cameraman, like Chrome. Isn't that great?
Who's
I
Chrome?
was abandoned.
Who's Chrome?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, Bon. I was gonna
okay.
I was gonna start calling them Ball IL. Do you like that?
I mean, have you not
I don't know.
not
I mean,
tried alcohol, Delos? Is that it?
I don't agree with the alcoholic. It makes you way too. It builds your combat prowess. Except for I guess dwarves, because I know dwarves are special.
Please, if you can take a seat around.
The seat?
A seat.
Are there
Oh, it's
chairs?
Dante.
Oh,
There's
on the ground.
There's appropriate eating places. The maps aren't done yet. Just
Oh.
work with me here.
While they get set up, I'm just gonna take
Oh,
out
right.
my brew.
One quick, guys. I gotta go over here. All right. So now we're just a lady by ourselves, having a little dip, a little clean.
Yeah. Kiana just takes out her braid and her hair falls all the way down to her ankles. So she starts bathing, washing her hair, washing everywhere, washing her wings. And then she gets ready for the dinner. But she has to let her...
Any reflective RP you want to do? Any other stuff? That's cool if not, but I want to give you your chance to...
I mean, I can take this moment to be emotional about Zura.
You do whatever you want.
This is my moment to actually start crying.
Oh, okay. I'm just telling you, do what you want. You don't have to, like, skip it or anything if you don't want to.
So as Kiana gets into the bath...
Please don't ask me to roll for you. Continue. I'm sorry.
What?
Just go.
Okay.
People are fucking ravenous. Just keep going.
As she cleans, she just sees the reflection of Azura in the water. She just quietly just sheds tears of sadness as she just bathes, letting out her frustrations, her heartbreak, letting it all out here where no one can see her. As she just whimpers to herself sadly about Azura's death.
Question. Is she like a bird in a bird bath?
No, she is just like right now just kind of like wading in and just washing like a normal person.
Yeah, Ray.
I'm an
Having a
SMR,
serious
not a
moment.
fucking bird.
I'm sorry, you did what?
What?
What did you say? I really didn't understand what you just said.
I said I'm an SMR, not a bird.
Okay. In my brain translated that as, and now I'm a bird. I was like, what?
As she flaps her wings and takes off.
All right.
Now she's a swan.
All right. So you had a little moment there. Anything else you want to do before I move back to the others?
I just try to just I can't put my braid back in yet because my hair's still wet.
Mm-hmm.
So I basically just dry off most of my body and I have to like pat down my hair. It's still going to be loose when I leave.
Okay.
All the way down to my ankles, damn it.
Wow.
Or not it's ankles. Yeah.
Wow, that's long hair.
Well, if you actually look at the profile picture, my hair goes like down to my lower back, past the lower back, and that's when it's braided. Now it's unbraided.
Okay, I'm just gonna... There we go.
Hey, at least you didn't ask, right? Okay, now.
Shut up! Jesus Christ. Yes, she is one of she is one of the characters that as soon as their genitalia is showing does not ask me to roll breast size or hip size, whatever the fuck else.
Oh god.
I have
Don't worry,
a question.
I'm not gonna have you do that.
Okay, that's fine. Anyway, yes, Luke.
Do I know why these people are here?
Yes.
Okay.
They are to act
So
as
they
are to act as the Silver Star, which is the combative hand of servants of Falael.
Okay, perfect.
Amongst a bunch of other stuff, but that'll be revealed over time with exposition. Right now, your job from Falael is to see... You're the overseer of their training, or to oversee their training and preparation. And you also are to serve as their attaché and handler on Falael's behalf on their duties as the Silver Star. So you'll go with them, is essentially what I'm getting at. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'm
Let's
just
head
gonna.
back. I'm all dressed.
You're all
I'm
dressed and ready.
to-
Okay.
Yeah. See what she's supposed to need to be washed too. Honestly, I'm just gonna borrow some clothes after the dinner.
And boop. Okay. At this point, everybody started to seat around at the table, and the chef has prepared some food. And Dante has passed it out, and as you were.
So, do they have spices in this place?
Yeah. They got salt
Okay.
and pepper.
So what's this like brown stuff floating in it? The little black bits.
You mean the mushrooms?
No, I know what mushrooms are. I'm talking about the little speckles of black.
You're
Pepper?
speaking of
Is that like
pepper.
what's pepper?
It's
the
a
opposite of
spice.
salt.
What's salt?
I facepalm.
Delos does too. Delos bumps his head on the table.
I just slapped my head. I just slapped my head with my face. Yes, that makes sense. I just low-key
Nice.
just shake my head at him, just putting my face in my hand. What the fuck, man?
Before we begin, there are a few things I'd like to establish.
Mm-hmm.
This is a sacred place. And you must understand that. This is sacred to the Lord Falael. You are to treat yourselves and everything in here with respect. You are to carry yourself with respect. You, for whatever reason, have been chosen to be the hand of Falael, the Silver Star. And I am your liaison.
The Silver
Are there any
Star.
questions?
I mean,
Hey, we've seen that before.
what's the Silver Star?
Our ship's
Star.
name was Silver Star.
Yeah.
The ship name was the Silver Star, and you have a Silver Star in your pocket, don't you?
Yeah, it's like
It
a
was where I got the
pendant.
sword from.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
the pendant.
Yeah, the pendant. Wasn't it in the shape of a star? A 7-pointed star?
Hey, maybe this is a okay time, Dante, but yeah, I found this. I will pull out the pendant and show him.
Dante, are we allowed to have items at the table?
Yes. That should be,
All right.
that should be fine.
Do we also
Depending
have
on the
permission-
item, of course.
I will not take off this sword.
I will sip
Or
upon
my
my tea.
armor.
Are we allowed to eat now?
Oh,
Yes, please, help yourself.
Yeah.
oh, I didn't know we were supposed to ask to eat before.
This is just a noble personality starting to come out with Kiana since she was a noble.
They started eating a long time.
I'm sorry,
It doesn't
that-
hit.
I am having way too much fun.
There are speckles of soup upon his beard.
Oh my fucking god.
Delos picks up the the bowl and drinks out of it.
What do you present
Don't-
again? I'm sorry. What did you present, Booker?
I showed him the 7-pointed star pendant that I received.
Okay. To be clear, Luke, Dante has knowledge of the Kalkatashian gods, so you don't need to roll for that. You know what that is.
Okay. Dante will hold up his hand. Say, you can put that away for now.
Oh,
How about we start with
yeah.
just general introductions? Are you natives of Corvanus? Are you from Kalkatesh? I assume you are, Mr. Booker?
Oh,
Start with you.
No, actually, I came from Glaez, some little time ago. Found myself on Corvanus, I guess.
Real quick, it's Dante or Dane. Which one is it? I don't want to get it wrong.
Oh, Dante.
Dante. Okay, continue.
Yeah.
Yeah, my investigations kind of led me in. Well, I gotta say I've been intrigued ever since. There's seems to be a lot going on here.
He's a detective.
Wow, excellent.
Our investigator, at the very least. He's very good at investigating things.
Thanks, Bon.
It
what
is
about
his
yourself?
specialty.
Mr. You in the hat.
My name is Delos Talonblade, of the Talonblade family. A family created to fight everything in a war.
Just
In wars.
real quick, are you making your voice deeper on purpose?
What?
You guys heard that, right? Like
Yeah.
That
no,
was
he's been talking
that was like
things.
when Peter met
tired.
Thor in the Marvel universe. Like he deepened his voice on purpose. I'm sorry, continue.
Did you say your family is dedicated to fight everything in war?
My family is dedicated to war, to fighting. We follow the god Crowley.
I probably talked about this.
Are you from Calcatesh?
No, I'm from the Razor Cliffs. My family came from Glaeus.
Do you know who Crowley is?
My family taught me who he was. You got something stuck in your throat, Kiana.
Watch your mouth.
You can worship
Why?
whoever you wish.
Why? I ain't
Do
gonna
not
shut
do
up.
so within the confines of this place.
If
I said
you're
watch
asking
your
me if
mouth, I
I'm
didn't
going
say
to
watch.
attack anyone, I won't, unless they provoke me.
Never mind.
We have an understanding, human.
I know this is your place of worship and that you worship a god that is separate of my own, and it is bad manners to worship another god in the home of the other.
It's also bad manners to disrespect the faith of somebody else who is not actively disrespecting yours. So I will keep that in mind.
It's okay, you can disrespect him.
I won't want any accidents to happen.
Brutus has drunk uncle at Thanksgiving energy.
Mm-hmm.
What is your name, Halfling?
I've been scarfing down my food. Food's flying all over the table.
Seeing that you're preoccupied, I'll move on to...
I heard you. I was just... Brutus, big fist. I got a big fist. And then I keep eating.
That's poetic. Are you from Calcatesh?
Kovanas.
You a Matherian, or do you mind if I ask of your faith?
I had no faith until meeting Ias the other day. Or earlier.
You have met Ias. The lady Ias. It's a great honor.
She was a very glorious one.
She has more glory than Crowley, that's for sure.
Crowley is a lot better than Ias.
Like I said.
Dante will open his eye for the first time and look at you.
Gentlemen, we really shouldn't talk about this since, he made it clear.
And what is your name, miss?
My name is Kiana.
You a Asimar.
I am.
Where do you hail from?
I was born in Glaeus. I was taken to Calcatesh by my father. Or my mother raised me to learn Glaeus in Calcatesh. So yeah, it's not confusing at all.
Oh, it's very confusing. But we don't tell her that. She's very insensitive. Sensitive.
That was sarcasm.
I marshal check his intelligence.
You can insight check it if you like.
He's probably
16.
It's probably an act. Maybe.
And Mr. Dwarf, what is your name?
He will finish slurping up the bowl, then wipe off what remains on his beard with his arm, give out a little burp. My name's Ray Farrier. I hail from the misted lands of Corvanus. I worship the god Azakine.
Ezokine.
Yes,
You're a native
Own
to
father.
Corvanus?
Aye. Azakine is a worshipped god passed down by my family. My mother and my father, they hail from Calcutta.
I take it you were akin to the Forge, then?
Yes, I.
Well, I believe we should move on to how do all of you know each other? What a very odd histories, incongruent.
What about you? We didn't get your introduction.
We literally did.
Unless I was too busy eating when you gave it.
I know you were standing there muttering about, I believe, Booker's...
He was introduced to us by Falayo.
Okay, now you can martial check his intelligence.
I will also martial check his intelligence.
Okay.
Once again, I am Dentalian, more often known as Dante. Please, you can call me Dante. A Sporata of Corsael, Paladin of Falael, Scorn. I am here to serve as your liaison, and to ensure that you are prepared for the mission ahead.
Well, Dante, please, excuse our mannerisms, but we appreciate your hospitality. Don't let that be mistaken.
I appreciate the food. It's been tasty.
Hey, Halfling, why are you standing on the table?
He needs to stand on it to see.
You could go around.
Brutus, why are you standing on the table?
Are you muted, Brutus?
Why are you?
No, I'm not Brute. I'm just standing here.
Oh, okay.
Ignoring him.
why are
I'm
you
listening to Dante.
Why are you stealing from my food?
I'm not.
You kinda are.
No.
You're standing on my food.
God, shut the
Please
fuck up.
let me
That's why there's
eat.
that warm feeling on your left foot, you know?
Please
No,
let me
no.
eat, Brutus. I would like my food.
Dante's
Thank
wondering if he's
you.
in a nightmare of some kind.
A knowing smile pierces Delos' face.
So we met when we answered the call of a captain wanting adventurers for a ship named the Silver Star.
Was the captain an elf, by any chance?
I was human, from what I remember.
I also remember him as human. He may have had something to hide his features.
Suspicious folk, but it seemed like a noble job at the time. Didn't expect this road.
From what I remember, he wanted us to clear out an island for silver salt. Nothing to suggest that he worked for elves or anything of the such.
He seemed more like a merchant or a pirate to me. He wanted to sell the silver salt to the market in order to make a big buck.
How long ago was this?
I think
A
like
few
a week.
days ago at most.
How long
Shit.
has it been for our characters, Arcadum?
Total?
Yeah, total.
Let's see. Perceivable
like
days
solid.
or actual time?
Perceivable, I reckon.
Perceivable days? Let's see. 2 weeks of ship travel. About 3 days on the island. 2 days down. The dream, which is imperceptible time. So, about a month, give or take.
About a month ago is when this all started.
Bless you.
Trust us,
Sorry.
Dante. It's been a wild road. There's many things we need to discuss and question, and
There was many things for us to accept as well.
Many strange
So-
things happened.
Mercenary, more like a person looking for money.
I mean, I was just looking for some people till I learned of
A wandering warrior is what I am.
I was more so looking along some research and work. Not really mercenary work.
Blood and glory.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's a
Nope.
mercenary.
Okay.
Yeah, boy,
So
the
what
Brutus
led
and
you?
Sorry.
What led you from your excursion to where you are now?
A lot.
how much time you got, Dante?
And do you understand the gravity of the situation that you are now in?
We are
Dante,
followers. We are in assistance of a god, which I guess is pretty gravity. A big
From what
amount
I
of
can-
gravity.
From what I see, Dante, I started pulling out a bunch of parchment. I've been looking over these sheets for countless hours. This warning, this something left behind, this endless cycle of these folk. And I see it now. I see what was left behind, the people that have been changed due to this place. It's what really brought us all here. I guess we all need to know where this is going and how to fix it.
He's a
But
So
bit
you
you
know
have followed the
anything
sign
about
of the
this warning?
stars.
Well, I mean,
Uh,
from what I see, Dante, it seems like there's many to fall. This warning. I keep running this phrase through my mind over and over. The skies will fall piece by piece. Each one will reveal the key. The king will go free. The ancients are watching.
It was a pretty scary warning.
what would I know about any of that?
All right. So here's the rundown. This place is meant, like what its actual purpose is, and why you are here, is because Falael is many things. Even though he is not the god of prophecy, through his power of the star calling, he is able to have a kind of a minor domain of it. And because of that, this place was constructed by the ancient Eldar in secret and hidden away from those that would seek to harm it. Because it was made in preparation for this very prophecy, the falling of the stars. Starfall, as Falael refers to it, is a part of an overarching clock that has been ticking down since the beginning of, the beginning of the reign of the Eldar, the planting of the world seed. The Silver Star, which are these individuals here, and your inclusion means that the time is nigh. Specifically, that Corvanus, this realm, is next to face the wrath of Falael's ancient enemy, the enemy of all Eldar. The one made by the traitorous Eldar all those years ago and across the entire expanse of the Astral Sea. The Eyeless. Does the player know what the Eyeless are?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I relay that verbatim to them?
Well, first, yeah, you can. But more importantly, what do you know of the Eyeless? I want to make sure it matches your character's knowledge.
Most of it's from Conflux, actually. From the end of Greed and Guilt. So they're effectively
Okay.
like Depthar.
Yeah, okay, so the Depthar are made based off the design of the eyeless. So it's the eyeless predate the Depthar. The Depthar are a undead kind of what would you call it? Bioengineered weapon based off of their design. So
They're like Tyranids outside of the universe. Kind of like creeping on the edge.
that's actually a good example. Yeah, they're not of this galactic sector. And another thing to keep in mind is that Crowley is the creator of the Depthar. He is the original. He's a traitor elf, right? He's a traitor Eldar, and made the Depthar despite the requests of his race not to do so. So there's another little extra.
Yeah, I'm trying to juggle in my mind, like, this guy doesn't know who Crowley is, and I shouldn't kill him because he's appointed by Falael. I'm working with that.
But yeah.
Yeah, I'll relay all that verbatim.
That's a lot to take in off the bat, Dante. I mean,
Holy shit.
Why?
This seems a lot more serious than stuff that we could handle.
no, Ray. We can do this.
It
This
seems
is
like
what
we
it's
have
all
no
came to.
choice.
Of course, Bon. We're all a part of this now. It's
I mean, I don't
Can't
know
back
about
down
you,
now.
but stuff like beyond our world?
Ray. We went beyond the world. We fought
Why?
it. We made it through. And we'll do this together. We're not alone here. They're backing us up.
I mean, sure, but doesn't it like freak the fuck out of you? Like,
Hell
not,
fucking
like
no.
not at all. I mean,
the eyeless seem like a very dangerous foe to face. I mean, the
Haven't you
ability
seen-
to reproduce from their victims is a very dangerous ability.
Surely, Ray, you've seen it. You've left home just like all of us to seek something more, to higher purpose to all of us. This is it. This is our chance.
I mean, yeah,
Ray,
We
still
I
got
s-
I can
time,
understand. I can understand your lack of confidence and your ignorance to the scope of this situation. But disregarding both of those, you have been chosen. Whether or not you volunteered or found yourself here through happenstance, there is a task at hand.
this isn't gonna be like a contract where I ate your food, so now I have to fight these things.
Do we have time to
No.
prepare for the eyeless? How much time?
I was mostly fucking around, but I mean, like, still, does no one else as scared as I am? They kind of sound like really, really beyond my imagination.
I agree that they are dangerous, but if we have time to prepare, we can focus on their weaknesses, if there are any.
Continue, please.
Continue, Dane.
Dante.
Dante. Sorry.
Either case, she'll take some time to train. Fear demands courage. And courage is what you will need.
Well, I'm not gonna speak.
Where
for
are
all
these
of you.
training grounds?
How do we train for such a fool?
I think it would be best if we go to the library, find out whatever we can about this eyeless threat that we face, and then we try to counteract it.
There is many questions, and maybe Dante, you would even know. I mean, the first thing. I mean, the ancients are watching. There's significance there, no doubt. Do you have any knowledge on this?
Yeah, do I know anything of the ancients?
So here where we enter something that you don't know quite exactly what they are. The ancients are the primordial spirits that existed before Betharia's rise. They are the closest thing that you would really say are the original gods, quotations, of Corvinus, as they represent 4 great spirits. However, you do know, from the knowledge that Falael has provided, that the spirits are synthetic. Even they are not natural to this continent, but supplanted by a greater force. What that force is, and indeed what that means, are all difficulties that you'll have to discover. As time passes, and you complete the tasks that you require, and indeed the beginning of the campaign, Falael will be able to provide more information. What you do know is that whatever these ancients are, these spirits, they are an integral part of Corvinus, the spirituality of the Antvanti, the current state of the continent and its ley lines, and a direct tie to Falael's prophecy. What it could all mean, you've only just begun to uncover. You have the pieces, but the board is yet ill-arranged. It will take time to learn the corners to complete the puzzle. That is what you know.
The ancients are progenitor spirits, a natural and yet artificial part of this world. The way I see it is they are one of many obstacles and pieces to consider. There is also the Metharians, a similarly primitive and artificial pseudo-religion that has taken hold of this land. Afraid that with their rule, the continent itself will be very ill-prepared for what is to come.
These ancients. Where are they? If they were integral to the ley lines of this continent, where are they now? Why are the ley lines so screwed at the moment?
You know why. That's me talking to you, Luke. Your character knows what, more or less the extent of what Marlowe knows.
Minus the tier stuff?
Yeah, minus tier stuff. But in regards to the ley lines specifically.
It is, in effect, as I have previously stated, they are integral yet artificial. They are unnatural, filling the role of something that is supposed to be natural.
So,
as far as I have come to understand, there is relative stability for the time being.
I don't know. People tend to blow up if they use too much magic. That's not very stable to me. Is there any way that we can think of that we could increase the stability of these ley lines?
I'm afraid that is out of the scope of both my expertise and assignment.
Well, Dante, before we get too far from the ancients, a correlation that I kept pinning together, that there's word in the warning of the King of Whispers that will whisper no more and the king will go free. Is there a correlation between the two, the ancients and this king?
Yes, the king is what I presume to be one of the ancients.
So why this one? Why is he mentioned so prevalently?
Why is he so special?
I believe it is to signify time within the prophecy.
And maybe one more, if the skies will fall piece by piece and each one reveals the key, presuming from what we already learned, one star has already fallen. And what key is there to gain from such a thing? Is it metaphorical, a physical thing?
As most prophecies are, it is most likely metaphorical. Keys open doors, doors open paths.
I see. And I guess Fuck, I really even hate to think about it, but when we came across this creature, and we'll talk about it, but it showed me a strange vision of a broken dream. This Materia that people really hold correlation to. Along my journey in Corvanus, I found myself in a place called the Demon Wastes. And I can only think, could it be the first star in the same place I've already been? The Demon Wastes?
If you have questions about stars, I would save them for Lord Falael.
Of course.
But I would do so after you have suitably prepared yourself to take on his mission.
Right.
What are our missions? Do you know? Did he tell you?
The first is to be prepared, to hone your abilities, and to step forth as ready as you can be. That is the first mission, and the bulk of my responsibility.
Thank you for your time, Dante. Really appreciate it.
Aye.
You'll give an elven half bow.
So, Dante, how long have you worked underneath Farrier?
The majority of the past 500 years.
Oh my.
Quite a while.
Yeah.
I'd say even for one of your kind.
May I ask what you are? Like, ranger, monk, what are you?
I'm a paladin.
Ah,
Both
Another
sworn.
paladin.
That's 3 paladins.
oh my.
Faith is a
See.
powerful tool when you believe in something.
You seem rather acquainted to this Falael. I guess one thing, in the warning, it's very vague, but he's referred to as the Slighted Lord. I mean, that's negative connotations right there.
How was he slighted?
And why was he slighted?
Feel free not to answer if you don't feel comfortable answering that.
No, I actually fucking forgot this.
I'm
Like-
pretty sure only Adam knows.
No. Oh fuck.
I like to point out
I'm
the
afraid
fact
that that's in my stack of notes. That is highly disorganized.
I just
A
wanna
question, a
mention
good
something-
question for him though.
Yeah. I would like to mention you skipped the part of asking me what my belief was.
I'll be sure to
Wait,
reserve
yeah?
such
Oh,
things.
fuck.
Yeah. Good thing you didn't, by the way. Keep it that way.
I mean,
Yes.
I don't think he'd hate you for being atheist.
Fuck, Bon.
you respect all the legends.
No, so Dante, your best suggestion. Where should we start here? There's a lot to go through.
Depends on your set of skills.
I heard you have a forge.
Yes, we have a quite impressive forge.
I would
Although
like
it
to
was
see
not
that
engineered
first.
for dwarven hands.
I'm back.
I'm sure you
And
can
after-
make use of it.
After we've done looking through the forge, I will probably head off to the library to learn more about the eyeless.
Alright, can you upgrade my scimitars?
I
Possibly?
can do that.
Bon,
There's
let's go
stuff
to the
here.
Let me
library
know.
together.
Can you let me know the ingredients that we have available to craft with later, right?
Sure, once I've had a look.
Arcadum.
Yeah.
So, I looked through the weapons list, and there is no listing of bow staffs. Would it be possible?
That's a
for-
quarterstaff.
I see.
A bow staff is just a quarterstaff.
I thought there was a difference in them, so
Negative.
that's why I was asking. Okay.
So, Dante, was there any more formalities you wish to run through first before we begin to investigate?
I'm afraid any redundancy would fall on deaf ears. You respect yourself, you respect your weapons, and by doing so, you should also respect everything in this place.
Of course.
I understand you're from all different cultures and journeys,
Oh,
so
um,
I'll be lenient towards your ignorance, but please treat this place with the respect it deserves.
is Delos still wearing faith?
He is.
Dante.
Yes.
I'm going to go over towards Delos. Do you happen to recognize the symbol upon Delos's chest? As I point to his holy symbol.
I keep getting boomeranged right here. Sorry, the elven wine kicked in. Do I recognize the symbol on his chest?
Yeah, it's Hold on, I need to make sure I didn't give you the wrong version.
Because it's from the 7, correct?
I just need to make sure. Hold on. Yeah, it's the 7. Whew! Can't get that one wrong.
So just a bloody Crowley gash in his chest. That is the symbol of the 7.
Oh. Who
Who
are
are
the
the
7?
7?
Your
You know the answer to
your
that
parents were from Calcatesh. They taught you of Crowley and Ezokine, but not the 7?
They taught me of the god that they followed, but no other.
Well, 7 is a symbol of those who came before us. People much like yourselves, finding themselves in situations they thought they couldn't handle, or maybe had too much confidence than they should have. 7 is a symbol of heroes of the past. It serves as memory, as reverence to the travelers who came before us.
I think I've met one of the 7.
When did you meet one of the 7?
It was when I was
look. That's an
when I-
eye-open moment right there, if I've ever heard one.
Yeah, like, you also think you've met Crowley, probably.
It was when I was sucked into the sword, remember?
You mean when you were engulfed in flames?
Oh, yeah.
No.
I went into the sword and met someone named Jordan there.
Who's Jordan?
I don't know. All I know is that he was in a sword, and it came from the 7-pointed star.
Did he, like, say
And he said
anything
this-
to you?
He said that the sword used to be his.
Is that the
And-
sword on your back right now?
It is this bastard sword.
Well, I'm not one to pry. Figure your relationship with your sword is your own. I do not know whoever that is.
That's interesting.
Dante, is it possible to speak with File again?
Your lord needs time to rest.
Yeah. I think we should focus on the current mission at hand. It's a way of accepting your duties. Train your mind, body, and soul.
Understood.
With this, it will be taken as your formal acceptance to handle what is to come. And by doing so, time will be allotted from our Lord's precious time on this land to answer questions and give you the insight that you need.
Thank you. We'll make the best of our time. Promise that.
Aye, Dante, do you think there is a way to change the way my armor expresses exposure?
I'm no smith, nor am I familiarized with halflings. So no, but there are resources in the library.
I too would like to know if there's any way to reduce the exposure that the sword gives. It puts me way too close to what many on Corvinus assume to be a very bad thing.
Would that be something I could experiment with, Arcadum?
I'm sorry, you want to experiment with Jordan's memory?
No, reduction of exposure in magical items.
Oh, that's a lot of shit you can experiment on. You got a Star Forge.
I'm not worried about reduction. I just want mine to be changed to hollowed. I mean, reduction would work too, but...
Equipment is a whole thing, guys. Like, when we're ready to move on, there's so much to explore in the Star Forge.
Yeah.
I take your inquisitiveness as acceptance of this task.
Aye.
May
Dante
I
will
request-
open his eyes, look at all of you.
I
May I
will head
request
to
a
the
repeat?
library.
That's why we're here.
The
What'd you
only
s-
reason I
Go ahead. Sorry.
I had to go AFK because something bad happened. Kind of got into a little bit of a mess with one of my cats, so I want to rehear what was said.
What was the last thing you heard?
We can catch you up afterward if you want.
Okay, just do that.
I think it was mostly Jordan Sword RP discussing about
Okay.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I missed all of that. That's all I
Yeah, I didn't
missed.
even say anything about the fact that I saw him face off against a king or whatever and failed and was trapped in flame because of Lorita.
Didn't you become a paladin after you
Me?
touched that sword?
I did.
No.
I made an oath.
Oh,
Your mouth seems to be quite full of gods that should be respected that you do not understand.
No, I do not understand who the seven are.
But
This is not the home of Lorita. This is not.
And he
The
didn't
home of
explain that to
Crowley.
you. That was out of character.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
He doesn't know who
Anyways.
Lorita is.
Anyways,
know any of them.
may I suggest we head to the library so we can research?
oh.
First,
I think
Is there anything you
some of
want me
us
to research
want
for
to
you?
head to the forge, and some of us want to head to the library.
Is there anything
You're
you
to
want me
train-
to research?
if you're to train your mind, body, and soul, you must first start with the soul. You are a odd bunch of individuals, and we possess the capabilities to give you the gift of the Eldar, to become an elven kind. Is this something that you would like to pursue?
Hmm.
We can be elves?
Well,
By
how
the
long
grace
do
of
you
Falaya,
guys normally live for?
But what would that
I-
mean for me? I'm from Skinwalker Origin, Dante.
Would being an elf make me any better at making armor?
It will with our forge.
Man.
Can't speak in general.
I can't tell you that you feel this because you're nowhere near him, but Astaroth is seething right now.
Arms crossed, shrug.
Shrug. Don't know who that is.
Yeah, I know. Continue.
Well, as he said, we gotta start with the soul there. Let's... Please, Dante, lead the way for us.
Holy shit. It's gonna be difficult. All right. There we go. Mouse. Or keypad.
Yes, thank you,
works.
Brutus, for helping me braid my hair.
Of course.
All right.
Nimble fingers.
And so the party heads to the Starforge. Or to the pool. The pool? Yes?
I don't know why we're heading to the pool.
The thing
but
that
okay.
allows us to turn into elves.
Ah.
That's the evolution pool. Okay.
Yeah.
I shall watch for resistance. I continue to be an SMR through and through. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, you're in the pool already.
Okay.
Oh, not me.
Smells like 9-inch cock in here.
All right.
Oh, I'm stuck.
That was me.
All right.
Oh, good, you didn't notice.
All right, listen up. So, now we're going to go over all the character changes you guys want to do. As a quick aside, prestige classes aren't yet done. I'm a little over halfway through, but they will be done within the next few days. I'm going to endeavor it really hard. Your character's final builds and lock-ins and all that shit is not actually due until your guys' game starts back up again. So you have quite a long time to fiddle around and do stuff. Mm-hmm. So the evolution pool allows you to gain the gift of the Eldar, which lets you become any elf that you choose. Any elf from any world, from any origin, any of it. It also gives you access to any and all Eldar-based prestige classes and archetypes.
Oh.
So, to be clear, it's basically, they can be Galeas, Kelkatesh, Corvana, anything. Any else.
You can be any Eldar. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Still not interested.
And you can even be a lesser Eldar. But
Can you describe that?
Okay,
Yeah.
so all elves are Eldar. But not all but Eldar are not elves. Elves is a diluted form of Eldar. So to kind of give you here, hold on. Let me give you some first tunes. Hit them with the... Yeah, this is still a good song, even though it has a silly name.
Elven bitches.
Okay, so the term Eldar means elf. Elves are a diluted form of the Eldar race. The Eldar are beings that can live forever. They have no lifespan. They can be killed. They're not immortal as in they cannot be killed, but they are ageless as far as that term goes. Eldar can live for thousands of years, which means that they can be incredibly powerful just from the lifetimes upon lifetimes that they have gained. Even an elf can be incredibly powerful from the hundreds of years that it has lived. You can choose to be any kind of elf. You can also choose to be a lesser Eldar. Lesser Eldar means an Eldar that has not lived past its first millennia, which means you're not 1,000 years old or older. Generally speaking, whatever age you are, if it is below the Eldar's accepted age of adulthood, which is 250 years, then you will become 250 years old in regards to how your body is developed. If you're older than that, like if you're one of the older lived races, then you're that same age. Lesser Eldar has with it a lot of benefits. You have the ability to generate your own skills. You have the ability to gain access to their prestige. It's a lot of strength, but it comes with a few pretty huge detriments. The first thing is that an Eldar soul is valuable, which means that things are hunting you. There are things that will notice you in the live stream and will come and seek you out. That's very bad. So essentially, if any of you choose to be an Eldar, it doesn't even matter how many, none of that matters. If any of you are an Eldar of any kind, like a lesser Eldar, I mean, then you will add automatically to all of your random encounter charts those extra planar entities. That includes the Depthar, for those of you that are knowledgeable of such things. The second thing is that you will no longer be able to hide your form, period, in the presence of Mytheria or any of her followers. You will obviously be an Eldar. It's inescapable. And I suppose the third thing is that because of the broken ley lines on Corvinus, you will have to constantly devour mana in order to maintain your own life force. Or else you will sputter out and you'll wilt and die.
Oh, and what does the devour mana like? Is that you need to cast spells every turn? Shit like that?
That means that after ever so long, about every couple of weeks or so, you have to be able to devour a set amount of exposure within that time period, or else you start to starve, which means you start to take maximum HP damage.
And how much, do we know how much that would be?
No, not until after you've become one.
All right.
Okay.
Anyway,
Curious.
other than the Lesser Eldar, you can choose to be any kind of elf, however. And you also just don't have to do any of this. You don't have to be that. I just need to know who's going to partake of the pool.
I'm gonna have to ask a party. If can I be an Eldar? Would that be fine with you guys?
Well,
Sure.
that constant exposure and stuff.
Can we be Eldars?
Can we all be Eldars?
I'm not gonna be an Eldar. I'm staying in SMR no matter what.
Hey
No.
guys, can we be Eldars? Pretty
No.
please.
Oh, it says.
Please, don't put the risk of the party.
Well, Kiana, maybe
Just-
it's important to know, but I mean, if you're seen with me, it's already, we're already getting into it anyway.
We're already gonna fight them. They're already gonna be coming after us.
But not just them, but other things too.
We'll face it.
We'll face it when it happens. We'll do it like a party should, together, as a family. We're a
If I
family
may.
You
company.
guys are hopeless.
If I may, this is not a requirement. It is a gift and an opportunity. I have fought alongside many different races. Each of them individuals fighting for different reasons, different capacities for hope and courage and things. You must understand that this is a change of the form and of the spirit.
Well, it's not my choice to make, so it's up to them. I'm not gonna disrespect your choice. I just hope you understand what you could be risking.
I will say that you are risking much more by simply being here, simply taking this challenge.
I have a question, Arcadum. Can the Eldar take exposure off of other people?
I can't answer any of those questions, man, until you become one.
I mean, Eldar druids sure can.
Yeah, druids definitely can, but I ain't no druid. and I can't change to be a druid because of my sword.
So once you become an elf, there's no going back. Right?
I also
Well, there are
can't answer that.
magics for everything,
Oh, I thought that
but
was a
not
question.
within the capacity of this facility, as far as I understand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd imagine this facility is only here because of the fact that, because of the patron that owns this place.
He is a god. His name is Farrier.
But you've been telling me that I should not say the names of those who I do not know anything about.
Ooh, say yes.
I mean, I think you would know Farrier since we kind of met him.
Yeah, we met him, but I still do not know about his tenants or any of that. That is something a faithful will know.
I appreciate your restraint. Feel free to use his name if it is in respect.
Thank you.
So you really thinking about it, Ray?
I mean, kind of. He said it would make me better at smithing and forgery.
He didn't say it would make you better at smithing or forgery. He said it'd make you stronger and allow you to gain skills.
Your mastery of smithing and forgery is an aspect of yourself. Elven smiths are vastly superior in general, but that is only due to precision and time.
See, he said it would make me far superior.
He's
It
being
makes you
biased,
able
of
to
course.
gain a
He's
lot
being
more knowledge
extremely-
eventually on the smithing arts, is what I'm getting.
I mean,
Right, he is being supremely biased by that.
You must remember
Educated
he is
and experienced.
he is of the race.
Mm-hmm.
I
Whatever you
mean, he
think
is
right,
far
Ray.
more knowledgeable than I am.
It's up to you.
I'll have your back, Ray. Whatever you choose.
I thank you.
By chance, could we lose features if we were to change our races and stuff?
I can answer nothing till after you do it.
Right.
This is a boon and a preparatory measure for the gravity of the situation that we find ourselves in.
The problem with this is...
You do not have to accept it, but it is a utility for you to use.
I will need time to investigate the Elder to see what they can do.
Yeah, maybe
Because
we
in
can
this
come back
place,
to
it is dangerous for us to rush in head first without knowing everything that we could be. And if this is a gift, or as you say, then it's not going to stop being a gift if we just leave it alone for a bit.
I definitely say we go to the library and research. That's our best bet, honestly.
Aye. If Ray wants to do as such without research, he can if he wants.
I really recommend to you researching before you take the plunge.
I'm down to always research it about.
Good.
I'm in no rush.
Dante, may I request you lead us to the library?
Yes, I will say this though. A change of the soul and of the form will guide the hand of one's research. Whereas if you begin with a change of the mind, I'm afraid that I might misguide a change of the soul.
I can, however, we must be careful of what we choose because it's not just our life in danger, it is the lives of those around us. As such, caution shall be our greatest paramount. I've already risked the lives of my party members just by what we've done.
Yeah, you did.
And I will not risk
believe
my
that.
party members again without full knowledge of if I can protect them or not.
Well, either way, the honing of the body and one's equipment should be the last thing, as a change of the mind and the soul will most directly alter that path. So we can start at the library if you wish.
I would very much be pleased with that. There is much questions we must answer.
Okay. To the archive then, yes?
Correct.
I say.
Wee! Okay, that map isn't done, so we're gonna go ahead and go over that. The Eldar Archive contains all sorts of access to spells, knowledge, anything. So what do you want to research is really the question.
I want to focus on Lesser Eldar and their abilities
Okay?
and capabilities.
Ray wants to focus on if Lesser Eldar are better at forging and smithing.
I would like to research stuff about monks and possible key storages for them.
Okay.
I want to research if it's possible to change my armor into hollowed exposure.
Go ahead and type all that up for me.
What about you, Booker?
Looks at pre-page document Word.
Research.
I have a couple of questions about, well, I guess the warning, the stars falling, and especially the journey.
Want to type all that up, put them in notes for me, guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
But in the notes, got you. I'd put it in the chat. Whoopsie doo.
Oh. You meant notes. Okay. Give me a second
Yes.
as I copy this stuff down. I thought,
Oh, man.
you know, I'll send it in
You
the
said
notes.
you caused trouble for your party.
Oh yeah.
Me
You
and a
have
few
no
others
idea.
caused trouble with our party and got us in trouble with the matron of
All
fate.
time.
Hmm.
And it's because of this that problem that we caused that I am more cautious of washing in head first.
Ow.
My like out of character logic is like don't start doing human push-ups until you get an elf stat sheet if you go elf.
Ability to-
Yeah. So you were being biased, basically.
It's like I train for a month using a greatsword, and it's like, oh fuck, I'm an elf. It's like I need to switch to longbow or something. Then elves are just probably the best.
Also, elves are the best. Deal with it.
All races have their own unique strengths and weaknesses.
That's right. As in, they are
Fascinating.
all uniquely weaker to elves.
And the only reason why elves are stronger is because of how long they've lived over the other races. Since
And
their
their form.
forefathers are literally immortal.
I weigh 135 pounds and I have 6-pack abs.
of
Impressive.
6-pack.
That's pretty good.
abs.
That's pretty
Compare
good.
that to my 8-pack abs and you're fine.
Are we gonna have muscle competition here?
I weigh 150 pounds and I got a beer belly.
To be more precise, it's 12, but semantics.
Okay. First up, yes, Steven. Brutus is able to find that there's plenty of research that supports that. The Starforge can do a lot of shit. There's plenty of monk items that can be made at the Starforge Runa, and as for fighting styles, there are elvish fighting styles. Most notably Crane style.
Interesting.
Ray would like to reserve lesser Eldar are better at smithing and forging and crafting. Well, in the Eldar archive, yes. They are better than everyone else.
I
But-
quite the margin too.
It's only in this place, so if it's
By
if you somehow lose
by a
this-
breathtaking margin, they are better than everybody else. Ray is getting gassed up at how much better they are.
Holy shit.
And another
It'll be
thing I
so
guess I
much
can do
better.
is do all
Research
the
the strengths of the Eldar if they have the ability to take exposure from others satisfies my need. They can do
Look at all
anything.
the shit I'll be able to craft.
You find no answer to your question because the Eldar are capable of incredible feats.
Say that again?
Eldar are capable of incredible feats.
Okay. I guess there's another question I can ask while I'm here. Which is... in here somewhere.
Have you heard of
So-
the High Elves? They're capable of incredible feats.
Yeah, they're capable of being high no matter where they are.
Incredible elf feats are available to them. All right, Booker.
Yeah.
Sitting in the library by thyself, researching.
I'll be with them.
Okay, the two of you then. Researching the Eldar archives. If you have questions, now is the time to ask them unimpeded.
Okay.
What
All right,
would you like
let's
to
do it.
know?
Okay. I guess we'll start simple here with the warning, and the aspect of the skies will fall piece by piece, each one revealing the key. I guess the line of revealing the key really intrigues me.
If the warning is about the coming of the eyeless, which is what the suspicion currently is, then the key that is falling means that an otherworldly weapon to help you face them. Meaning, either the pieces of, or a collection of, a cache of such weapons or items that would help face against this threat. But you also feel, as you read through the text, that maybe it's not quite so literal as that. Maybe what it is instead is that with each falling star, a different piece of knowledge, perhaps from an outward source, would provide the greater picture, the greater preparation, the better move, as it were. Unfortunately, until Falael has revealed more of his own prophecy, there are too many things it could be, and not enough things that it couldn't, for you to make any real progress yet.
With as far as the stars falling, I mean, it goes against one another as far as more stars gives more keys, more information, but at the same time brings the end.
True. And in addition to that, you're not even sure if it means literal stars falling, or perhaps it's a metaphorical representation of a star falling. You're not quite sure. You will find that in the archives, however, there is a star chart. A star chart that seems to be updating constantly, in real time, of the stars that surround Corvallis in its section and all of the planet of Verum. Something very curious. There's a few markings. One specific marking that seems to be more or less blinking over Corvallis.
Okay, I fucking put the fattest pin in that. I want to get to that.
All right, as you place your hand. Oh, you wanted to do something else first?
Yeah. I guess just before I get too far away from it, I guess just the correlation of course the manifestation of the star itself and the correlation between the star to the demon waste. I've been there. I've seen it.
As you discover the correlation, you can see that Elvish calendars are always done in pairs, representing the duality of the stars of both the light and the dark side. Therefore, it would make sense that Falael's prophecy has a sister prophecy, a reflection, one that perhaps lies at the center of the demon wastes. And then you feel a very strange and almost overwhelming sensation, as if you've seen it, sensed it, felt it. All right, Booker. For big boy points, can you tell me where you felt something counting down before?
Okay. Like in character as Booker?
Mm-hmm.
When he felt the countdown?
Mm-hmm.
I think I know.
I'm just staring at the corkboard. Fuck, I feel like it's right in front of my face. The countdown, specifically that wording, is so unique. Countdown.
No helping.
You can help him, yeah.
This is a shot in the dark, but this is what I thought of first. Do you remember the battle that Sins the Father had?
The trials, or
Yeah, with the white glove.
yeah.
That might be meta, or just out of my ass, but
Fuck.
What happened when Brutus approached the? Oh, excuse me. What happened when Brutus approached the door for our first quest to enter the ruins?
What?
Because he got an urge. And because of that urge, he woke everyone else up. And everyone who approached the door also got an urge.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's probably nothing then.
I'm trying to think how this question started.
It
What
also
sparked him to ask such a thing?
It also directly took us to the Demon Wastes, among other potentials.
Countdown? The fuck?
I think it was the white glove counting down the turns for the demons, but I don't see how that would be related whatsoever.
Can I just say something?
Yeah.
The only time there was ever a countdown that I can remember was in Sins of the Father when we had to hide in like the bushes and stuff to get away from the church. That was the only countdown I can recall. That's the only one I can recall so far, right? But there could be something else. There's also probably like, with the angel and stuff. I'm not sure if that was necessarily timed, but the angel where we were doing the puzzle.
Okay. Arcadum said something about the center of the Demon Wastes. Could it be that when you got information of where Matheria was, did you get a sense of a countdown?
No, it
when
was
he
a
did that
vision
to
of
you?
the broken dream. I keep thinking of the things that he had us do, or at least the options he presented in front of us. I just can't remember the specific wording, or if it's relevant or not.
There was also the time that it would take for us to complete each thing.
Time.
But I think that was just us deducing how much time it would take for us to complete each task.
What's up?
I don't. I just feel like it's fucking like balls in my face, just slapping my chin.
Is there
It's right there.
Is there any hints that we can get? Probably not, right?
I think he gave enough already. Just the word countdown, really. It's really fucking slapping my tits around, and I'm really trying to fucking put it together.
The final hint I can give you. Think of the words of the white glove.
I'm fucking thinking.
Think of them.
Which ones, though?
I mean, there also was a time limit with the mission we took too.
Fuck.
Did he say anything about Black Glove? I mean, the Black Hand, about when he came to power or whatever?
You would think this would be after our trial, right?
Yes.
Remember we went to the Black Hand and we were in there, and that's how we got our subclasses and...
Wait, can you turn your hand? Oh wait, no, you didn't get it.
Well, it's on my...
No, he should have the mark on his hand.
I have the
Yeah.
Shade of Regret.
There it is.
Turn your wrist around and look at the mark, please.
Never looked at it.
It's on my right thumb. Or left thumb.
Please. Can you look at it?
Okay, I lift it up. The Shade of Regret peering as I hold it.
You see that your mark is lit brightly, as if it is a piece of a clock.
Your turn, Booker.
Do you remember
Okay,
when
which
you
one?
do you remember when you got the powers?
Yeah.
Do you remember the order?
In which we received them.
Mm-hmm. And do you remember the
Oh,
white glass desk?
I have it in my notes. Oh, let's see. It's a long time ago. Give me a sec. Because I'm the one that put this down.
I honestly don't.
Not Barnacle. Not this. Not that. Not that. Not that. Not that. Not that. Not that. Is it this?
You're almost there, Booker.
When we placed our hands down,
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, no. These are all my rerolls.
It's. Are we able to help him on this one or?
Yeah.
Okay. So it was. Was it this one? I'll make sure.
I remember I rejected Scrungle.
It
Since I'm
looks
probably
like. Yeah, it looks like the first one was the Beast in Black. Second one was the
but
Dowry.
which finger? Which finger?
Yeah.
Give me a second. It's also notes.
Yeah.
Beast in Black was middle finger. Dowry was middle finger. Orbiter index finger. Obsidian Judge thumb and Shade of Regret pinky. It wasn't your thumb. It was your pinky.
Fuck, why isn't it showing up? Oh, I'm gonna have to do this all.
I remember going third. That I do remember. So I was Dowry.
I came second.
Azarius was fourth, was he not?
Third.
Yeah. Give me a
No,
second.
I was third, remember? Because
All right. Booker,
Yeah.
as you stare at your thumb, I was trying to let you come to this conclusion, but it's important. You feel a strange inkling in the back of your head. What's something you can do that no one else can?
Oh! Investigate that bugger.
Is it time to scene read?
I think it's time to scene read.
I think it's time for you to scene read that.
Very well. I do so.
Is there anyone who can assist him in this?
All right, quiet.
No.
Booker, as you stare at the symbol on your hand, the area around you begins to fade. And you feel them. The presence of your old allies shifting in and out. Each time that you have used Scene Read before, it has always been through somebody else's perspective, but this one, oddly enough, is your own. You see the symbols of each of your companions slowly begin to mark themselves in front of you your mind's eye, as it were. And as each of them appear, you feel the same strange inkling, the same strange feeling, a feeling of familiarity, a feeling of memory. And then you see it. Each one of them turning before you in succession. Each one of them twisting, changing. As they are placed in front of you, you can see your own symbol floating in the center, and around them, each of your companions' symbols, like hands of a clock, tick and twist. For there were two that were blessed by the Edict of the Stars, in direct connection to Falael. The Beast in Black and the Dowry. And as you look upon their symbols, you recognize the Beast in Black as the Black Beast, an ancient spirit, one of the ancients. And the Dowry, the same blue spirit of the serpent, another ancient. And you see each of them expand outward from you. You see the white glove checking time as each of you enter. The hourglass on his desk, always changing. Each one that passes by, a meaning, a feeling. Until finally, you realize a truth. These symbols were granted not to people, but rather to stars. The stars that have fallen are not stars. They are people. And Falael's first has fallen, and so too does its dark sister, as the sins of the Father. The vision fades, and you are alone no longer.
Holy fuck. It was all his plan. None of it coincidence. Like an etched line on a straight path, already predetermined. Each of us marked the hand of destiny and time. Each of our own meeting a point. Fuck. And now, only one shade of regret? No. It was always more than that, I guess. A tapestry of fate, melded and twisted within the confines of our own destiny. He even seen it then. It was right in front of me the whole time. Like a mad orchestra playing his sick band. Like a note that would never be hit without the right instrument. It was always there. Just waiting to be played. It all comes together. Like a melded, twisted puzzle. has already been placed. The corners, just waiting. Nothing by coincidence. Always predetermined. As if all else hand the whole time. Two hands met, just like ours. Predetermined destiny of those who would travel it. And those who have been waiting all these years just for such the prophecy to be made. It's all there. Always questions, but never answers. But now, it all seems so clear. The muck of a glass being wiped. A vision that there's just needed to be seen. A warning, far foretold. And now, to fruition. A clock that churns. Just like he said, is everlasting patience. Waiting for that time, for it all to meet up. For all the ticks to line up in one spot. A truly predetermined clock. They just needed the hands. The hands for every clock to meet. For time soon arises. Just as such has been predetermined. It's time to meet our own fate. So ignorant and so blind. Something that was right in front of all of us. A hidden secret, etched and marked within the tapestry of fate of its own. Guess truly not coincidence after all. A path, pre-made. But it's good to know. It's good to know, Zolfanad.
I found it.
Yeah.
Give me a second. You. Go.
Fuck.
I'm gonna assume that monologue was allowed as well.
It always is.
Yep.
Did you find anything?
I think he's having a moment with himself.
It happens more often than you think.
He does this
You
every
okay,
now
buddy?
and then.
And is back and no, not back again. But
Oh, I just realized I've been muted this whole time.
Oh,
All right, at this moment, something happens, Booker. As you reach the bottom of your despair, something occurs. Turn your music on in case you haven't.
Oh.
It is at this point that your symbol begins to brighten. It begins to almost burn. And then you see flashes appear in front of your face. You see 5 faces. You see a woman, an off blue hair, and purple glowing eyes. An old green skin with a mark upon his face. See a man with disheveled hair and huge dreads and serrated teeth. You see a woman's face, almost childlike, mouth open and smiling. And then you see your own. And now, it is finally revealed. Your symbol starts to burn. And you feel a strange presence. And the feeling of your regret grows deeper. You feel a weight in your hand as you look down. A single, 6-sided black die.
Oh yeah. The shade of regret, the gambling man.
Alright, with this revelation, the Black Hand's true identity has been revealed.
Oh.
You know, I had a feeling
Are you
immediately.
shitting me?
Oh my gosh.
That's awesome.
Holy shit.
Or rather, I should say, who the Black Hand served.
Oh.
Oh,
Ooh.
the 7 who served the Black Hand.
That's not part of the deal. I turn the die in my hand, inspecting it. Its glow.
You hear a voice in your head as you look at it. I apologize as I do not have my GoXLR at this time. But you hear this.
Well, well, boy. Good to see you finally woke up. I was a bit afeared that you're gonna stray and die like the others. It's about time. I got 5 of you, and I need just one more to have my die complete. And then old Terran will have his vengeance. Find the last one, boy, and I'll make it worth your while.
And the voice fades.
Huh. Interesting.
No. Can't be right. No, there's something overlooked. No, a 6.
A sixth what?
What?
A sixth what?
I
You okay there, Booker?
cup
You were-
the die.
You were talking to yourself again.
No, I don't do that.
I know, buddy. I know. He
It-
give us a
it's
pat
okay.
Booker's back.
It's okay.
The self-awareness.
I just feel like every time I get closer, I get so much further away.
I mean,
So,
Look at
are
it
you
this
going to be
way.
an elf?
look at it this way. The further you are, the better it'll feel
the
when
time,
you finally
Dante.
figure it out.
He's going through some stuff.
Thank you.
Puts himself in the corner.
Like an
I would sense
overplayed
it.
hand in my mind. Like a hand I never even dealt. Yet I got double aces. A bluff that was never called.
Why are you speaking like a gambler or something?
That's a great question.
It's not just gamblers that say that.
Maybe.
Funny thing is, I don't remember trying to gamble anything, but it appears that
We gambled our life, did we not? When we
We're
We're
screwed
gambling our life right now.
Guys, let him speak.
like a deal that's already been made, with a contract that's unknown. The words like a foreign language, spoken, now clear. I guess it's true what they say. For every 2 questions you ask, even more answers than ever get truly revealed to you. There's so much more, even from the surface of what we've seen. Hidden, dark pasts behind ancient watchings. Pull out the pendant.
This is where it gets good. I elbowed Dante.
Mr. Booker, are you in a state of psychosis? I am a paladin.
No,
I am too, Paladin.
I'm good,
He's fine.
Dante. It's actually it's becoming clear.
Just watch. Just watch.
It's becoming clear. All of these things that seem like another, always hidden behind something else. Like the shade of regret. A darkened gray behind an even darker black, but always with a brighter white that shines through. And I guess it's just figuring out what shade you really are. Fierce is the darkness within each question. Maybe it's not even the ask of why. But, well, how? Or even more thought-provoking. Like one had already said, it has been done, it is done, and it will be so. Like a walked path that is withered, yet fresh to the touch. All in the same. Like a stroke of paint, with different shades. On an empty canvas that's already been painted upon. It's all the same. I've been asking why my whole fucking life. But never saw that I was already there. And each of us, you and you, Everybody. Already on this predetermined path. That fucking creature that we all seen. It all seems so easy to him. And we're sitting here asking why. Fuck. It seems so simple now. All of those beings with their own agenda, their own ambition, their own intuition. Like pawns on a chessboard. We move without asking. Well, not anymore. A greater purpose for each and every one of us now. It doesn't matter why anymore. It matters who. Who the hell we're gonna get the fuck out of this shit. Now that, I truly believe in. Because that's who we are. We're the fucking Silver Star.
You got that right.
Right.
No more bullshit. From now, people will be asking us the questions. And we'll fucking give them a good answer.
I hope
Not like
so.
the answers we were given.
No. You're right, Bon. A clear future that we can give each and every one of these people. Because that's why we're here. Predetermined. And yet, our own future to make. An allowance. For those just like us who wondered why. Fuck. That's all it was. That's all it was. No more deals. No more regrets.
So anyway, any other questions you want to ask in the archive?
I have one.
Any other mind-shattering revelations you'd like?
You cut off a little bit.
Any other mind-shattering revelations you would like to undertake?
Are you asking Booker or anyone else?
I think I'm good.
Yeah, is there anything on Yetiken and his, why he's so interested in the threads of fate?
Oh boy, I love that
question.
question.
I was ready
Sweet.
for this question.
Me too.
Oh man. Just gonna ruminate a little bit on how happy I am to finally reveal who the Black Hand really is. Or rather, who he served.
That's fucking crazy.
Who did he
It's-
serve?
The Gambler
Yeah,
Black.
Black.
Ah,
This whole fucking time.
Who is the patron god of gambling?
He's not a god. It's a patron.
It's
Oh, just a
fucking
patron, not a god.
baby.
Okay.
And there's a reason why. There's already people that follow him here. Nobody ever asked why. Tee.
Wondering why, but I just assumed that they came up onto Carvanus like every other being who
Yes.
follows other gods.
Yes, you would think that, wouldn't you?
Yes,
What's the
I did
difference
think that.
between a god and a patron?
Is that a serious question?
Yes, because I don't actually know the difference.
Gods are not worshipped. Or excuse me, gods are worshipped, patrons are not.
Oh,
Patrons come to you.
Yeah. That's the real difference, is that patrons go to the mortals and try to make deals with them. Whereas for gods, it's the other way around.
So it's kind of like a demon demon. Or devil.
Yeah, I guess, but they're... So contractual magic powers a lot of different forms of magic, most notably the Fae, which is actually where most patrons are affiliated with, is the Fae, although not all of them are. It should be noted that all patrons are from Baba Yaga, which is another world, which is the birthplace of witchcraft, and a whole bunch of other shit like that. But anyway, the real funny thing is, and the real cool thing that you would have discovered in the archive is that in the powered numerology of this continent being 5 means that although the Gambler Black, his power, like his numerological representation is 6 due to the 6-sided nature of the die, means that the 6th person out of the 7 was his follower, and therefore, because that person was from Corvinus, he needed to come up with a numerological representation of the 5 of 5 that represents the Gambler Black's power, which became the Black Hand. Eyebrow wriggle. Sorry,
Jesus Christ.
That probably made no sense to people, but to me that made all of the pieces fit, and it's very fun. Anyway,
I have a less thrilling...
I feel like I just nerded out about my own shit, and everybody's like, that's real good. Good job, sweetie.
Very
Good
cool.
job, Billy.
Anyway.
You did an amazing job.
Sorry.
I have a less thrilling question to ask.
What's that?
So, in the research I found, am I able to make like a storage kind of thing for my key? I can like store key and use it more.
Yeah, that's going to be item creation, which is a whole other thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, let's handle these bigger questions. Eatdekin, what was your question about him?
I guess his correlation, why he's so interested in the threads of fate, and possibly, well, I mean, I guess Booker wouldn't know about Traveler Souls, but I assume those are prominent threads that want to be grasped.
Of why he is so prominently into the threads of the fate, or
I guess it ties into the aspect of like this whole. So if we were in the 5th stream, then others have been before, likely possibly in the same situation of why the correlation is even there, I guess.
Sorry, I'm trying to... For some reason, I'm not getting your question. What is your... Can you say it again? Sorry.
I guess the correlation between why Eatdekin is so interested in the threads of fate, and what it has to do with the warning, because it seems like just how we went there, we can't be the first upon this cycle.
I see. First of all, Eatdekin is a reminder and is interested in the threads of fate because those are part of the permutations that caused the almost destruction of all creation, which is part of his whole thing. But even more so than that, the reason why the prophecy is important is because prophecies are made in the past. And in the past, the prismatic colors existed in their unbound forms. So therefore, as with anything to do with memory or such powers, such things could be jumped forward. And that is why that particular reminder is so interested in this part of the storyline. Because if, and this is what you're able to research in the archives, if that particular thread is true and that particular thread is tainted by prophecy, then that means that such powers could yet befall this place once again.
Okay.
Hence the concern.
And definitely within the realm of the journey, that is definitely a point of interest.
Yeah.
The correlation of stars to Corvinus and the journey.
Yeah, so the stars are representative of... I can't answer this directly for you because you don't know.
Of course.
But they are either metaphorical or literal or both. And it is not clear which of them that they are. All that is clear is that they are ticking down. The clock is moving forward, and at a rapid pace, the rapidity of which seems to be dependent upon the movements and actions of mortals, whose various decisions pull on the threads of fate, causing them to grow more taut or loose, depending. And as such, depending upon these movements, the picture may yet change from hope to despair, from peace to catastrophe, so on and so forth.
And I guess the correlation between the stars being, people, the way that it falls. So if the violet fell first, then I'm not sure if an order matters.
The order most certainly matters, but that order is not found here.
It is not found here. Unfortunately, that is player information that I know, but I guess it's a correlation of if that one fell, then the rest are to fall. And of course, now that the black hand is revealed to be orange, that, that will come to fruition for the next star.
I'm so glad you made that connection. Yes, that is correct.
That sounds fucked.
The fact that the black hand is not 5 but 6, because of whom he serves, is very important. And also, in another fact of what the number 5 represents, which in this case is orange, which also is very important. Both those things will be key points in the future. I can tell you no more, though, because you've reached the limit of what the archives can tell you.
Of course. Fuck
Any other
me.
questions?
Are you done, Booker?
No, but someone else can go.
All right. Ray would just like to research about the portals of the old gods, such as Runetheres, Falael, and Alakanhai, and how one would go about restoring them.
What an interesting question.
How loudly are you researching that?
I mean, I don't know if you research loudly.
You can see what books he's reading.
Yeah, I'm
I
not
read out
secretively. Yeah, I'm not secretively reading them, but I'm not like I'm researching the portals of the old gods.
Oh, nice.
You know, I'm not yelling it to the top of my lungs, but I do have them out.
It's a library. Shush.
So if you're going by and checking what I'm doing, then yeah, you'll see it.
If I see an Alakanhai book, I might stand around, be like, kind of like the teacher, like don't put gum under your table.
So, when you say gods of knowledge, which ones are you referring to, Ray? Precisely. Or old god. Which god books are you checking out at your local Eldar archive?
Good question.
I guess. I guess Falael, because he's the one that
Obviously.
I was shown in the one.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yes, there's plenty of his. He has multiple editions. One of which has him in a very sexy outfit on the front.
And Ezekiel.
That's my favorite.
Ezekiel? Okay.
Yeah, those are the two that.
That one just has a picture of a rock on the front of it.
Does there happen to be a book that depicts all
the Kalkateshian gods are represented here?
Yeah.
All of them.
All of them.
Which one are you looking at next?
Next, Ray would probably look at Runetheres.
Oh, okay. That one has a aged dragon on the front of it.
Don't go mad.
Oh, he's very interesting. Is there any knowledge of his portals or anything like that? Just
there's lots of stuff to read about. So, they're not missing. They just don't have enough followers here to manifest their power. So something you'll discover is that deities, not patrons, but deities, cannot manifest in places nor manifest their power in places that do not have sufficient worshippers to manifest them. Which is why priests convert people and convince them to worship them. That's why their power level is directly associated with how many people worship them, even if they don't know that they are, and that's why that's important.
Okay. So, What would a portal be then? In this case, for God.
A portal? Like, what do you mean portal?
Like, why? I guess Ray's wondering why Ezekiel showed him an image of a broken portal in that case. If it's just about conversion.
That's
Yeah.
not a God's thing. Oh, I see the thread you're trying to follow. Sorry, I misconstrued your intent. That is going to be something that we will not be able to explore until after you have done your level up.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Okay.
yeah, that's a whole thing.
Okay. Ray just kind of reads about the Calcutatian gods to catch up on them.
Just gonna catch up
While
on my
he's
reading
doing-
real quick.
Yeah.
Dante will quietly and soothingly place down a stack of Falael books next to you.
Oh.
Half the top of
He will pick up a Falael book and read into why he's called the Scorn Lord.
Dante nods approvingly.
Anyways, is there any more questions?
Not
I want to take a look
I
at the
wanted
forge.
to do remembering the amber that was laced inside the tents.
Yeah.
I want to read on the purposes of amber for that reason.
Amber is known by the Eldar to prevent the powers of divination. It is also considered a chromatic power and should be handled with the utmost care.
Is there anything in there that suggests why they would be put on the inside of a tent, though?
So that people can't spy on you while you're sleeping, amongst other things.
No stock is allowed.
I want to know more about this crane fighting style, if that's possible.
That's fine. You can research monastic fighting styles. We'll handle that in your level up.
Okay. I just want to know what it's about.
Yes, we will handle that in your level up.
Yeah.
What do you guys want to go to the forge and see if it's what it has to offer us?
Yes, I would also like to upgrade my weapon.
I'd like to see Ray at work.
Yeah, I want to see his magic hands do magic things.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Those magic fingers.
Don't we all?
My hands are magic?
Are they?
And one is on my back.
Oh.
Oh god. Not what I meant.
My back.
Whoa.
You walked straight into that one.
I wasn't trying.
Magic fingers
to.
do magic things.
Oh. All right, so
I
you guys.
got the magic touch.
So you guys go to the forge.
Yes.
So
All right.
green thumb, he has a metal thumb. Look.
All right. In that case, that is where I will call it because I have to prep some stuff for you, and the map needs to be finished. So, good sesh.
Yeah.
I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Very
That's a lot
fun.
of fun.
And
And
Booker,
next
I hope
section
you
on my
enjoy
comments.
adding more to your corkboard.
I've been staring at the sky for like an hour and a half
Yeah.
on my balcony. I haven't left, yeah.
I hope that's a good thing.
I'm shitting.
Okay. And pissing?
No, not this time.
Incoming.
Thanks, Barn.
Also, chat room. Say hello to Luke, who will be joining them for the foreseeable future until things, I don't know, get weird or whatever.
Mm.
Hey,
Holds
look,
arms, close eyes, nods.
I didn't realize he was playing a fucking sleepy character. The highlight was Ray's micro peen.
No!
No, dude, come on. All right, let's do some fan art.
That was
Yippee-ki-yay.
suck Ray's penis. I'm just saying.
Dude, my favorite part was just the Bod, what are you doing? Bod, what are you doing?
I didn't want to say anything, but I was like, you have to tickle him, please.
Look at this dude.
Lighting the match and lighting the fuse of the future.
Hey, wait, is that Teller's sister?
That's
Hold
Teller's
on.
sister. He's just thinking about her still, dude. I'm not sure how I feel about that.
I feel pretty good.
I'm not sure.
Now that I'm gonna come.
I don't even know who that lady is.
That's
Cher.
Cher.
Oh, is it?
Falael looks like
That's
Falael looks like
Falael.
Cher.
Oh, I see. I see.
I don't know what you're talking about. That's Falael.
Cher Lael. I see. Okay. This is Booker this session, is what Nara said. I don't know what that means.
It's the
That's
cock.
holding a gun
That's
out.
the cock.
That's me on Barnes' shoulder.
Do you believe in love? All right, good game, guys. Good sesh.
Right.
Thanks for all the follows, guys. Thanks for all the subs. Thanks for all that good stuff. I will see you guys tomorrow for Court of Curses, Monday, 6 p.m. CST. No nips. See you guys then.
Wait, no nips?
Hola, boys. Bala. Oh, this is
Everyone likes the
this
names.
is for Storm. Face up,
Oh.
face down. Attack or defend.
Hey, she loves that.
Oh man. All right, bye.